Hello students, welcome back class 11. Today I am discussing a new topic, alter command. Okay, so alter command, last time I have discussed about update command. So class 11 and 12 student, you can see this is our alter command. Alter command, create command, route command belongs to our DDL part, means data definition language, which are responsible create the structure. We can change the structure of our table. So what is the use of alter table command? You can see with the help of alter table command, it is used to add a new column. Okay, to add integrity constant, we can use primary key, foreign key, unique key, check constant, default constant. Okay, we can also rename a column. We can change the name of the column. We can also redefine a column, means we can change the data type, size, default value. So many tasks we can perform after creating the table with the help of alter table command. Create table we know very well, to create a new table, but after creating table we need more thing. We want to change the structure, so we can use alter table command. So suppose you want to add a new column. So first we write alter table, then we can use a table name, then we can use add, then we can use one new column name, then we can use specify our data type, and then we can specify the size, and also we can specify our constraints. Okay students, so here I am giving one practical example. So start all programs, you can see in MySQL, and here I am selecting MySQL 5.5 command line client. Okay students, so you can see here I am inputting the password. Here I am using root. Okay, now here I am using show databases. So you can see in this our database is our school. So here I am using use school. Okay, so first we select our school database, open the school database, then here I am using show tables. So you can see only student table you can see. So I want to see the structure. So here I am using describe student, describe, here I am using student. So you can see the structure of student. So you can see SID, name, date of birth, but I want to display all the records. So here I am using select star from student. So you can see our complete record of our student, SID, name, city, date of birth and fees. But I want to insert a new column, state. Okay, so here I am using alter table name, you know, student. Here I am using add, our new column name, you know, state. Here I am using data type where character. Here I am using 25. Here I am using constraint not null. Okay, so you can see alter student. Okay, here I want to add a new column, state. So I am using add, column name state, data type here I am using where character 25, means we can store all the alphabet letters. Not null means we must input state data values. Here I am pressing the enter key. Okay, so here not null is creating the problem because we must input the data. So here we can again use alter. Here I am using student, here I am using add, here I am using state, here I am using where character and 25. Okay, then press enter. So you can see alter here. Okay, here we must use alter table. Here I am using student, alter table student. Here I am using add, here I am using state, where character 25. Then here I am using not null. Okay, so this is our, here table word is important. Okay, I am pressing the enter key. Now you can see alter table student. Okay, so here I am adding a new column, state where character but not null. So here I am using describe, here I am using student. Now you can see here you can see state column you can see. Okay, now here I am using select star from student. So now you can see all the records, but here state have no data, state have no data. Okay, so here we can also input the data in state. So here I am using update command. Update, here I am using student, here I am using set, here I am using state is equal to, suppose here I am using Gujarat. Okay, so here I am using Gujarat. So in student, state automatically replaced by Gujarat. Okay students, so you can see 7 row affected. So here I am using select, okay, star from, here I am using again student. Now you can see all the state have Gujarat values. Okay, so we can add a new column and we can change the value. So next thing is to rename. We can change the name of column. Okay, so suppose here I want to change state into state new. Okay, so we can use alter table. Our table name is student. Our last column name is state. Here I am using state new. Here I am using where character and 25 and semicolon enter. Okay, so here we must keep in mind we can use change. Okay, we must use change. Alter table. Here we must use student. Okay, so here must use change keyword. Okay, so we can use change and our last name is state, with the new name is state new. Here I am using where character and 25. So here we must use change and we press the enter key. So you can see here state column name change by state new. So here I am using describe, here I am using student. Now you can see that the new column name state will replace by new. So here I am using select star from student table. So you can see now here you can see the permanently change state column by state new. Okay students, now next thing is we change the size of existing column. Okay, so we can also change the size of existing column with the help of change command. Okay student, so simply you can see describe, here I am using student. So you can see here where character 25, maximum is our 25. Each student state have 25 letters, 25 letters, 25. But I want to increase in 30. Simply we can use alter table. Table name we can use student. Here I am using change. Okay, see change. Then here we can use our state new. Okay, so here structure is important. Here I am using state new. Again you can see state new. Again I am using state new. Here I am using where character and 30. Okay, so here the last column name is state new. Again you use same column name, you can repeat state new, but here I am using where character 30. Last time this is our 25. So 5 characters we can store for each student. Okay, have 5 letters more we can store. Okay, now here 25, now here is 30. So we can also increase the size of our state new column. So here state new column we can again repeat, because here our main purpose to change the size. Now here I am using describe student. Now you can see here by where character 30 you can see. Okay students, now so we can change the size also. Now next thing, so this is structure. Okay, old column name and new column name or we can use. Now here a new thing is to change data type and size of existing column. Okay, we already discussed, but last time I have discussed change, but we same thing we can use with the help of modify. With the help of modify we can use. So here you can see here I am using alter table. Our table name is student and here I am using modify. Okay, so in modify here we can use Again state new, here I am using where character, here I am using 35. Okay, then press enter. So here you can see what is the difference between change and modify. You can see in change we must use state new, our old column name, again same column we can repeat for to increase our data type. Okay, so same column name we can repeat 2 times. But when you use modify command, so we directly use our state new column and directly we can increase or decrease our. So here state new directly we can specify only 1 time. We did not repeat 2 times again for to change our width. So modify is the directly we can increase our size. Okay, so here we can use describe. You can see student. Okay, now you can see 35. So modify directly we can change the data type width. Directly we can change. Now next thing is to give constraint to existing column. Okay, so we can directly use constraint. Okay, here I am using not null constraint. We can use unique constraint. Okay, so there are different kind of constraint we can use. So for this purpose, here I am adding a new column, alter table. Here I am using student, here I am using add. So our new column we can use pin code. Okay, here I am using pin code. Here I am using where character. Here I am using 10 characters. Here I am using default constraint. Okay, so our pin code is 313001. Okay, so this is our default constant. Here I am pressing the enter key. Okay, so here not null, here I am not, here I am using default constraint. So when pin code will not provide, so MySQL automatically use this pin code 313001. So you can say default 313001. This is our constraint. This is our constraint, and this is our new column name. Okay, so we can use. So same task we can use with the help of modify. Okay, so you can see here I am using alter table, here I am using student, here I am using modify, here I am using pin code, and here we can use here I am using pin code, and we can use our data type is where character. Here I am using suppose 15, here I am using default. Here I want to change 313002. Okay, so here you can see here default constant. Last time I have given 313001, but this is our new column name, but I want to change this default constraint. So here I am using modify. So we can also change the constraint after specifying. So we can also use modify. So here I am giving 31302. So here you can see here I am using describe, here I am using student. Now you can see here default constant, you can see 313002. So here I already discussed the add new column pin code, and our new constant you can see 313002. So we can use modify with the help of. So we can also change the constant. We can also use unique, primary key, check we can use. Now next thing is we can also drop any column. We can drop the column. So simply we can use alter table, table name here I am using student. Then we can use drop column. Here I am using drop column. Here our last column is our pin code. So here I am using pin code. Okay, so here pin code, only pin code column already deleted. So here I am using describe, here I am using student. Now you can see here pin code column is not available because here I already deleted. Okay, draw primary key constraint. Okay, so you can see here in this table you can see primary key rule. Okay, for SID column. Okay, so this is our unique row, but I want to remove this primary key constraint. So we can use here we can use alter table. Here I am using table name student. Okay, now here we can use drop. Here I am using primary key. Okay, so here I am using cascade and pressing the enter key. Okay, so here primary key constraint. Okay, here cascade we never use. So simply here you can see here primary key rule already deleted. Okay, so only SID column remain available. So you can see here we can use describe. Here I am using student. So now you can see here SID column have no primary key rule because we already deleted. But I want to specify the primary key rule again. So here I am using alter table. Here I am using student. Here we can use modify. Our column name is SID integer. Here I am using primary key. Okay, so here I am using modify. Okay. So our column name is SID. You can see integer here using primary key. So now you can see here I am again specifying with the help of modifying command SID integer again have primary key rule. Okay, again. So we can use describe. Here you can see student and the press enter key. So again you can see this again primary key rule will work. Here last time I deleted, so here not mentioning, but with the help of modifying command we can mention our again existing column data type, but here I am using primary key. So again primary key rule will appear with the help of modifying command. Okay students, so you can see here I am using dropping the primary key, and again we can apply the primary key with the help of modifying command. Okay, we can also change the column order. We can also change the column order. It is possible, but this is our beyond our syllabus. Okay, but we can also change the column order. We can change the order with the help of alter table, modify name, and we can use insert first. Okay, so here I am using this command. So you can see first we display the command select star from. Here I am using student. So you can see here name column I want to show insert in first. So here I am using alter table. Table name is your student. Here I am using modify. Here I am using name. Insert. Here I am using first. INT means insert first. Then press the enter key. Okay. So we can use again. We can use because here some error. Again alter table student. Modify name int. Here I am using first semicolon enter. Okay, so here in this command alter table student modify name int first. Okay, so this required additional parameter. Okay student, so today I am discussing our alter table command, or in this alter table command you can see here. So I am discussing first we add a new column, to change the name of column, to change the data type. Okay, to change the data type size with the help of modify command. With the change command, another option we can use modify command. We can also add constraint not null primary key with the help of modify command. We can also drop any column directly. We can also drop primary key constraint. We can also change the order of constraint. So okay students, thank you so much.